Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Route 1 FM and of course this is the FM23 Grassroots to Glory with Michael Rossendale at the helm of Salford City. First of all, I'm going to take a bit of time here to do a bit of housekeeping. Please hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, it helps brilliantly. Of course, hit that thumbs up button as well if you like the video, and of course leave a comment down below, and also DM me on any of my socials and of course on the video if you want to become part of the Salford City squad and take over one of the youth players, where I will go in and change your name, put your name in, and of course just like Jason Marks, you will make your debut for Salford City. Now, another bit of housekeeping I'd just like to say is that I've joined up with the 2Game partnership. I can now offer a discount code on any of the top names that you can find on 2game.com and get them instantly to your stream account or whatever platform you use. Upon the checkout, if you just put Route 1 in, then you'll get an instant 5% discount on any of the games. So please do help the channel out, help me out. It'll mean a lot to me, and if you do, let me know and I will automatically put you in on this game. Now, in the last video you saw the last game of the season where we beat Gillingham 6-0, and you can see that Toja getting 5 of them, which was broken a club record, let's put it this way. In this episode we see the two-legged playoff semi-final against Crawley, and then who knows what happens after that. So without further ado, let's get over, let's see the semi-finals and hopefully a final. And here we are at Crawley with King on the ball. First half action here, Leck. If you notice, he's liking the attacks to come to him so he can draw the attackers. And I'm just playing keep ball in this left hand side. Back to King, back to Leck. Leck to Gibrash, Beckles, Simon, Gibrash again. Beckles there tries to play the ball to Watts. And it's now the offensive. Great reverse ball there. Simon's in. Ball goes round the back. Bolton, and there's Toja. He scores again. After 24 minutes, Toja gets a little nod on there to make it 1-0 to Salford. Now, what has Crawley got in their locker to answer back? So Conboy, literally playing it around, trying to invite the pressure. But Shepherd wins a header and Watts breaks. Watts will great ball to Simon. Simon driving in. Can he turn? He loses out, but so does Beckles. But Simon comes back and wins it back. He's in and he blazes it over the bar. That should have been 2 there. Maguire from the free kick. Looking for Conroy, and it's a great save by King. He's making a great stand to be keeper of the season. And it's out with Simon. Simon loses out. But he's pressing. He's pressing. He could have easily nipped in there. He's forcing the keeper to take a long kick. But Watts loses out in the midfield battle. Nichols is in. And Nichols makes it 1-1. It's Crawley 1, Salford 1. Not the result that either manager wants at the minute. But it's a start. It's an entertaining game so far. We don't know what's going on in the other game. But Shepherd here is concentrating on this game. Plays it to Bolton. Bolton invades that tackle. That was a bit of a lunge there. Watts. Gibrath. To Simon. Simon looking for Beckles. Beckles is in. Can he get the ball in? Toja. That should have been 2-1 there to Salford City. Rossendale on the bench is going mad because that should have been in. But here comes Nichols again. He knocks Leck off the ball and forces a save out of King from distance. Leck goes back to King. A lot of possession play here from Salford City, which is something they've become accustomed to. Bolton Little slip ball. And there's Henry. Henry has scored. He's back in the scoring books after a couple of games not scoring. What a finish that was. Great little ball by Bolton there. Goal kick to Crawley. Crawley kicks it up long. Tozer tried to get a little flick on but can't find a Salford player. There's also rumours that Tozer has been touted for a permanent move here to the Peninsula. More on that, possibly, at the end of the season. But Tozer wins it back. He's driving. He's got no support, but he goes back to Mallon. Mallon into Tozer. Right for... Oh, it's 3-1. Rossendale's running down the touchline with celebrations that you've never seen before. A little river dance there by Tozer. The Swedish under-21 international has come good all of a sudden. Hendry trying to look for Tozer again. But here comes Blackwood for Crawley. Slips it through to Maguire. Maguire's 1-on-1. Can he finish? Ball's across Nichols. It's now 3-2. It's a hell of a game. It's squeaky bum time, as they say. Edge of your seat action. What would happen next? Hendry to Haygraft, who plays it back to Nutley. Watts. Haygraft trying to turn and go to the left side, but loses out to Maguire. Blackwood. Blackwood pressing Beckles at the back. Literally goes back in the field. Acres the space for the left back to get the cross in, and it's come to nothing. Can he get in the second one? He's done it again. Blackwood has his header saved by King. It's still 3-2. It is squeaky bum time, but what a wasteful ball that was. And Crawley are back on the attack. Blackwood again round the back. It's coming, deflected header. Oh, that could have been the equaliser there. Maguire from the free kick. That was close. Crawley are getting in to their stride now. Maguire plays the cut. Good ball in. There's a little flick. Oh, it's in. Crawley have scored. Have they? Refs ruled it out for offside. His linesman's got his flag up. What a let off there. It's still 3-2 to Salford. Just a couple of changes here. King's telling them to go long. He clears the lines and Haygraft wins it back. Henry. Watts, what can he do? Plays it out to Lowe. Lowe, who's come on at left back because Beckles has had a storming game and it's absolutely knackered. Ball going off to Tozer. Haygraft picks it up. Watts, Hendry, Bolton. Bolton loses out, but Watts wins it back. Great interception there. Plays it out wide to Mallon. Haygraft. Watts again. Hendry looking for Bolton. It's not come to nothing. Low from distance. And it's sailed nicely over the bar. Now from the resultant goal kick, what could happen now? It's played up, it's in midfield, but Mallon wins it back, Tozer, and that's the end of the first leg. Salford take a 3-2 lead into the second. And here we are at the Peninsula Stadium for the second leg. Few changes in this one. Bailey starts. Watts in midfield. Drinkwater is back in the team with a great ball out to Mallon, who coming on the left. Tozer, he's hit him early. After 4 minutes, he has now scored in the last 3 games. He's getting goals galore. And that's another one to add to his account. It's 1-0 up for Salford City. 4-2 on aggregate. King. Back to Nutley. To Lowe. Lowe's playing at right back, so a few more changes. Drinkwater loses out. And here comes Crawley again, trying to get back in the action. Maguire, their danger man. Yes, that's Harry Maguire's brother, but it's cleared out. Mullen loses out. Telford's tried in, and it's in. Is that? He's come off the bottom of the post. That should have been 1-1 on the night. But it's still 1-0 to Salford. Tozer in the second half here. Mallon's Leck goes back to King. King's got time. Plays out to Nutley. Nutley's had a fantastic season coming in. Watts ball over the top looking for Hendry, but it's come to nothing. Ball back over again, and Lowe picks it up in the right back position. Plays it to King. King looks at Leck, but Leck looks a run and Telford. He should have even easily scored that. That's now 2 that Crawley's missed. Watts Watts picks it up from low ball in. Hendry is in. Hendry makes it 2-0 after 59 minutes. That's a cracking little crossing, and Hendry pulls off the defender round the back to stick it in with the outside of his boot on a volley. What a result that was. Rossendale celebrating like he's won the league on the touchline. Nutley, Shepherd pushing forward. Bailey is there. It's Tozer. Mallon's got the little head, and Tozer, no, it's been ruled out for offside. That could have been 3-0, but it wasn't. Leck to Torre. Torre back in the team. Back to King. Back to Leck. Leck plays it long. Looking for Tozer, but it's only going to a Crawley defender. Oh, look at that. Natley got in to break up that attack. That could have been costly there, but Leck to Drinkwater. Drinkwater plays it long. Mullen is literally on the run. Mullen ball in. Tozer scores. This time he scores. 73 minutes on the clock, and it's now Salford City 3, Crawley Town 0. I can guarantee now that they are in to the final. You've got to say that now. Bailey into Tozer. That's his hat-trick. That's 2 hat-tricks within 3 games for Tozer. He's still doing that little dance. Rossendale is celebrating on the touchline, and that is the final score of 4-0. Well, guys, look at that. 2 semi-final wins. The first one was a bit nail-biting with a 3-2, but the Peninsula, which has become a fortress, Salford City, win 4-0. So the question is, who is it in the final of the playoffs? And I can tell you now, it's Northampton. So it's an East Anglia team versus a Greater Manchester team for the chance to get out of Sky Bet League 2 to go into League 1. So without further ado, it's off to Wembley, and let's see what happens in the final. All the preparation has come to this. We're at Wembley today to see Northampton playing in white against Salford City in red. Now Leck is on the ball. Drinkwater, we're pretty much gone with, Rosedale's gone with the same team that finished that game, apart from Shepherd in, but so nearly could have been 1-0 down there from Northampton. Shepherd to Nutley. Drinkwater playing at Wembley once again. Leck, Drinkwater. Simone literally is on fire. Look at that turn. Ball comes in. Tozer's in. Tozer scores. That's 1-0 Salford in the final. What a chance that was. Great little turn. And then took the shot. Big time. Straight from the kickoff. What can Northampton do? Watts literally picks it up. Drinkwater to Hendry. Hendry to Bolton. Watts. Leck, Drinkwater, Simone into Tozer. Tozer literally evade the dart and run of Hendry, but Torre tried to get it and it went back. This lovely little build-up play that Rossendale's got, literally pass and move. It's using multiple people in the process. Great ball over the top there. Simone's in. Oh, what a goal that was. Shepherd into Simone from half the pitch in a way, makes it 2-0 to Salford. Natley to Watts. Watts to Drinkwater. Back to Leck. Again, it's this build-up play. They're playing from the back. Simone turns. Hendry's in. Hendry, one touch, it's in. Oh, that's 3-0 Salford. It looks like Salford are going up a league. They're going to win the playoff final, and it's only 3-0, and it's still in the first half. Rossendale's first trip to Wembley is going to be a success, hopefully. Bolton, back to Nutley. Nutley to Watts, to Drinkwater. Drinkwater plays it across. Torre in acres of space, can close down for 2 men, but Simone's free. Tries to find Hendry, good turn. Oh, it's 4. It's for Salford are 4-0 up in the first half. What a little cracking little Cruyff turn there to score. Come the second half action, the ball is played long, but no Northampton player is nearby, and King just gathers it up and calms play down. Watts to Drinkwater. Drinkwater thought he lost it, but he didn't. Toja. Leck again. Leck to Toja. Torre into Simone. Torre again. Back to Drinkwater. Drinkwater gets tackled but goes to Toja. Simone's going to try to get the header on that. Drinkwater. Simone. One touch turn. What a finish that was. That's another goal. That makes it 5. That's 5-0 here at Wembley. Salford are running rampant. The last time they went to Wembley, they won the Johnson's Paint Trophy a few seasons ago. Now they look like they're going up via the playoffs. The aim for the board was automatic promotion, which they didn't get. They missed out on the last day of the season. But now the momentum carried on. 6-0 against Gillingham. Scores 3 away from home against Crawley. 4 at home against Crawley. And now 5 against Northampton. And Northampton pulled one back, have they? Linesman's got his flag up. No, it's been ruled out for offside. It is still Northampton 0. Salford 5. Simone next, trying to go for another right footed, and Toja's going in with a header, but he can't beat Berg to the ball. Watson clears up that attack. Shepherd goes back to Nutley. They're just playing around. Drinkwater now. Leck. Ryan Leck's been really good this season. Is he going to carry on his form into next season? Simone, he's just got to call up to his international thing, and he could have easily got a second there. And that looks like it's going to be closing games now. But here comes Northampton trying to get something on the board. And what a save there by King with his legs. Outstretched his right leg to save out what was going in the bottom corner. McGowan with a throw. It's just playing for pride now for Northampton. Huskins literally plays it across, and there comes Bowie. Bowie's in, and he's put it past the post. He should have easily buried that chance. Torre from the corner, looking for Mullins at the near post. Simone picks it up. Torre cuts inside, goes round on his left peg, tries to bend it in to the far left hand corner, but couldn't get enough dip on it, and it goes narrowly over the bar. And that is it. Salford City go up. And there you have it. There is the league table. It's confirmation. Leyton Orient up as champions with 93 points. Crewe 90 points in second. Swindon with 83. And of course, we missed out on the last game of the season, which we were leading in it. But Salford City go up from 5th place with 81 points. Absolutely fantastic. Now, with this, we have got to do the season review. Let's get into the season review so you know how well this season's been. It's been a good season, so here we go. New arrivals. Toja's coming from Brighton. Bear in mind, some of these players were already here. So Toja was already here. 29 games he played, and he's got a 7.31. He's also got transfer deal by the looks of him. Nutley's coming from Burnley as well. Simone's has come in from abroad. Mullins has come in from abroad again. Callum Hendry from St Johnstone. Gibra from United, literally loaned in. Danny Drinkwater. That is one of the signings that Rossendale done. A 33-year-old former Chelsea player. He's played 40 games this season. He's done well. Leck from Burton. Elliott from Bradford City. Hey Graf, literally, has come in from Brentford. Bailey's coming from Birmingham as well. Jenkins on loan, and a backup goalkeeper of Wuskiski, I think it's pronounced. I'm sorry if I've ruined the name, but he's coming as well as a backup keeper. There you have it. Board expectations was to gain promotion. We finished 5th. Average attendance of just over 2,500. Tojo was our top goal scorer with 20 goals in the league. We got A+ because we managed to get out of the division. No point in going through all the results, but they're there. What was it? FA Cup, we've got to do that. Be competitive. We got to the 5th round. Hendry was our top goal scorer with Simons and Toja. We got a B rating for it. Carabao Cup, C+. Reached the 2nd round. Papa John's, we got to the quarterfinals, C+. So I think that's not too bad for competitions this season. Biggest win was the last game of the season, 6-0 against Gillingham. The match to remember was the 3-1 game, the first game against Gillingham, which started this whole passion for the game for Salford and Rossendale, which we won 3-1. And goal of the season went to Simone after 3 minutes. Was from 25 yards in the Carabao Cup quite early on. To the finances, reputation 2, national 2, no sponsor deals. We've got everything in the green. There was our shirt sponsors, or shirt sold. Drinkwater was our top one. Number 27. How the team lined up, this is how they went down. So King in goal, Bolton, Nutley, Leck, Torre at the back. Good solid back four. Bolton started this season more of a right back covering them because we had injuries to Shepherd and Lowe, and then played more further forward once we lost Beckham as well. Watts, Drinkwater and Gabrath in the middle. Bailey one side, who's not been fantastic but's chalked up 8 assists, 4 goals. Simone on the other side with Tozer up front. No place for Callum Hendry, who's had goals galore. But you see that in all competitions, Tozer 28 goals, Simone 19 goals. That's fantastic return back from those two, as well as Hendry getting in double figures as well. Manager award, Rossendale got it for February. But club awards, fan player is to Nutley, young player to Tozer. Sign of the season, Haygraf. Goal of the season, we know, is Simone. We know most assists, actually, Drinkwater. Tozer got 9 man of the matches. Absolute fantastic. Competition awards, none, they have not come through yet, so we'll probably bring them in the next video. We've got record breakers there. 28 goals for Tozer, all competition. Hendry, 15 goals in the league. Fantastic. So clean sheets 17, so it's really good. History making there. A superb season for the short spells around September when they dropped down to 17th. They were able to mount a successful promotion campaign as predicted. That is very true. That's come from BBC 5 Live, actually. So, and now to the new bit, the timeline. This is what I'm most excited about. So, there we go. June 27th of June, Rossendale was hired as manager. One for the future. Haygraf comes in on a free transfer. A shock. Beating Accrington 2-0. Come January, big upset when we took out Forest Green in the FA Cup. Then West Brom in the FA Cup. What a history that was. Investment in a young Bobby Kamara. So he'll be coming in next season. We've also signed Joe Hinton to Salford from Blackburn on a £3,000 deal, which is really good. A nice keeper to challenge King. We've also invested £500,000 in bringing back Romeo Beckham, who did really well for us in the first part of the season from in Miami. So that is fantastic. So these are the transfers that I was talking about coming in. Also, Sam Murray, he's a left back, let go by Man United. We've taken him in. We've also signed hot prospect Tyler Goodham from Oxford for £150,000. Will Lancaster as well is bolstering midfield from Barnsley for next season. And we've also signed Lauren Toja, our top goal scorer from this season, shall I say. He's coming from Brighton for £875,000. So the money that's been invested in me, or invested into Rossendale on his new contract, has now come to fruition. We're going up. We won. They won the playoff final. So League One beckons, and Toja broke records. There he is, 28 goals this season, and that is where we are at the minute. Guys, no matter what you call it, football, soccer, football, just remember, it's for the love of the game. Don't forget to check out 2Game as well. Use my discount code ROOT1 at checkout to get a 5% discount. And I will see you next time.